When we look at a rubbish skip, most of us see a large dirty bin. Inventive dad Hans sees potential. His backyard project is now a full-time job converting dumpsters into budget pools.
What a brilliant idea. Yeah, utilising something that you wouldn't think of.
It's pretty bloody amazing.
It's definitely a good way to cool down.
While we're used to seeing skip bins like this one piled high with rubbish on our streets, one clever dad has come up with a new use that's now turned into a successful business and become a hit with his kids.
Before we had the pool, we would always have to ask to go to the beach or other people's pools. Now we just go in the backyard.
When young Maddie and Olivia started begging their dad for a swimming pool, they never expected this.
At first I thought, really disappointed that we were going to swim in a bin.
Looking for something smaller and more affordable was proving impossible, so Dad Hans Windell found a solution of his own.
I've seen a few skip bins around and thought, hey, I can just fiberglass it myself. And and that's how the idea started.
The accountant turned DIYer took to the internet for some handy tips before spending weeks working to transform the bin. Called the skip pool, it wasn't initially embraced by every member of the family.
My kids actually thought, oh no, we're going to be swimming in a dustbin. You know, Dad, that's not what we wanted, eh?
We started filling it on my birthday and it was finished then. And it was like the best birthday present ever.
3 years later, he can't keep the kids out of it, and now others are diving in too, because one of these is half the cost of an ordinary backyard pool.
I mean, the pool itself was about $9,700, and then we had a little bit of extra delivery.
Rachel Watkins, who lives on a property an hour southwest of Brisbane, had a skip pool installed in August.
We love it and it's changed our lives, and really actually looking forward to the summer, probably for the first time in a very long time.
Molly, Tom and Schnitzel love cooling off, but warn the temperature can be on the chilly side.
When you first get in, it's like jumping in an ice bath. It's good for your muscles, but you get used to it after a while. But
the steel actually regulates the temperature quite well, you know, and we've never been in the pool. We thought, oh gosh, we've got to get out of here, it's too hot.
While the original test pool was second-hand and transformed by Hans himself, the ones available to buy are all brand new and manufactured in a factory. So far, Hans has sold more than a dozen, which isn't bad for an idea which started over a beer.
I think that's the beauty of it, eh? Yeah, so it's letting everyone be able to enjoy a pool at not a very expensive price.
Have any of your friends actually said it was a rubbish idea?
Yeah, I think my wife said it was a rubbish idea, excuse the pun.
The bins are also fitted out with a skimmer box and filtration, and you can request a step or light.
I don't think there's any Australian bloke that hasn't had a ute that hasn't put plastic in the back of it and tried to fill it with water, but this guy's taken it to the next step and made it a bit of permanent magnificence.
Triple M radio host Greg Martin.
Because of our sunshine, because of our weather, this is why we invent such wonderful things. The Hills hoist, the Victor mower, there's no doubts this is up with it.
We're having so much fun in the pool. You know, it's just changed the backyard completely.
You do need council approval for those skip pools. Hans says so far the process has been relatively easy for his customers.